Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris and today back with another game review here. One quick thing before I get into this one. So Flyers pick up a win over the Bruins today. I know you probably noticed as I'm speaking right now, the mic I don't have. I have it. It's here, but the way that I use my microphone, I have an adapter that goes into my phone charger because I record on my phone. It goes into my phone charger, and that hasn't been working for a while, and I don't know why, and I'm trying to get it fixed. So as of right now, and for the foreseeable future, until I get it fixed, I'm not going to be doing videos with my microphone. And I apologize for that because I'm trying to figure out. It's annoying me. It's pissing me off actually. But I'm trying to get it fixed. It still works. Like, it's nothing with the microphone. I think it's the adapter because the phone charger works, because obviously I charge my phone and things like that. So I might have to reorder myself an adapter and kind of just go from there. But I'm going to try to figure that out. I might be trying to get some more tech stuff soon too. So stay tuned on that. I'll probably be giving an update soon. But yeah, anyways, off of the personal life stuff, yeah, big win today from the Flyers. Needed that. They needed a win today. Pick up very important 2 points against the team that is in front of them, the Boston Bruins, 3-2. I thought it was a solid game, honestly. You know, it was one of them kind of, it felt like one of those like U-turn games, if that makes sense. Like, it was like one of them games where like one team kind of has like a really crazy shift and then the other team has like a really crazy shift. It's like the first period was like that, where like Boston dominated the first like 10 minutes or so. And once the Flyers got the tying goal from TK, they kind of got some more momentum from there, got some better shifts going, then got another goal late there. So, again, as I said, first handful of minutes here were just all Boston. But let me just get into the lines real quick. JVR, Coots, and Lindblom, TK, and Voracek. I think that line was fantastic today. Again, that line, to me, has easily been the best line of April so far since it was put together. It's been scoring, it's been putting up points, it's been keeping the Flyers in games, it's been having big moments, big goals, and again, it's been really good, and it's generated a lot of the Flyers' momentum in the last handful of games, in the first 5 games here of April. Lawton, Hayes, and Farabee, and then Raffle, Patrick, and Albe-Kubel. Defense is Profi, Braun, Sanheim, Hag, Morin, Ghost, and a Moose in net for this one, which I know some people were probably surprised about, but back-to-back. Flyers have back-to-back tomorrow. Hart's been looking good. So, yeah. My guess would be that Hart's in net tomorrow against Buffalo, which I think makes sense, and I think Moose has played really well, too. So, Provorov blocks his shot early. I mean, I was scared when I saw that because, again, as I tweeted out before and put on my Instagram, I watched this game later in the day, not too long ago. I'm thinking to myself, oh, God. Here we go. This is like the first like 30 seconds. It's this first or second shot that gets through. It looks like it's right off the side of the kneecap. I'm like, that can't feel good. So Provi was down for a while. It took a minute or two to get up there. Boston was all over the Flyers in the first handful of minutes. DeBrusk had a chance off the rush, Wagner has a wraparound, and it seemed like the Bruins are going to score, and they do. Bergeron, his 8th against the Flyers this year. Turnover behind the net by Ghost. I guess he didn't see Marchand behind him. Strips him over to Smith, right in the middle of Bergeron. He scores blocker side on Moose. Again, Flyers, they get a 3-on-1, don't even get a shot on net. It seemed like a lot of times the Flyers pass up shots early. Many of the shots they have are just easy saves, routine saves. Or either at the chest, easy pad save with the rebound, just deflect out to the corner or something like that, off the glass, whatever. It takes them a while to kind of heat up and get those really good quality chances. And they get one shift off of a broken stick. They get into the zone. Voracek back to the point. It was a 3-on-2 going in. Voracek, as I said, sends it back over. Slap shot from Hag. Rebound came right out off of Swayman, and TK, he pots it to make it 1-1 there. After that, really good shift by the Flyers' fourth line. They forced a couple turnovers, kept the puck in the zone, and generated more zone time. Another good shift by the Canadian line as they came back out there. Back and forth hockey after that. Flyers had some pushback in the last 10 minutes. Then TK ended up getting a shot of the zone, covered up, and Lazon just kind of cross-check punched TK. And when I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's got to be a penalty. They actually called it. I was surprised. It was after the whistle. I'm like, they're not going to call it, but they should. And they did. And the Flyers got a goal off of it. It was a really nice play. JVR sent it over to Konechny. Ghost went to the net and kind of flipped his stick the opposite way, kind of to go up, and just deflected it right by Swayman. 2-1 there. End of the period was better, but the Flyers kind of had to continue that going into the second, and they didn't. Shots on goal were 11-7 Boston after one. Flyers get a power play. They did literally absolutely nothing with it. They were holding the puck way too much, and then Patrick ended up taking a tripping penalty, so 4-on-4 for like 20 seconds. It looked like it was kind of an embellishment too, to be honest, but whatever. Then Boston gets a power play. Boston's still on the power play there. Lots of passes and chances. The Flyers defended well, ended up killing that one off. They had 6 in lanes at times. They seriously need to be more aggressive. I mean, they literally give Boston all of the time in the world to move the puck, and just it's like they literally just toy with them the whole time. It's like they need to be more aggressive. They give them so much room to where they literally can go down to the circles and get chances and still have all that room, and they open ice on the outside just to move the puck. Flyers were getting swarmed. Boston gets another power play. Sanheim takes a penalty on the Brusque, holds them up. Really nice save by Moose on a Pasternak one-timer. Flyers were just letting them all over it again. Same thing, and then the Bruins scored. The Brusque scores after the power play. They kept the puck in the zone. They only had one defenseman out there, and they still scored. Smith, little back pass into the slot. The Brusque goes high on Moose. Looked like it went off of Moose and in. But again, I don't necessarily think that was any of his fault. The Flyers couldn't get the puck out of the zone. They were completely discombobulated, and they tied the game. They really didn't have much offense in the period. They got their first, I think, big chance was a Sanheim shot. Voracek tipped it, and he kind of couldn't really reach the rebound. End of 2 wasn't great. It was better in the last couple of minutes. Shots on goal were 22-14 Boston, so 11-7 again in that period for the Bruins. Flyers had an early tip chance by JVR, bouncing puck up high. Coleman missed on the 2-on-1 off a turnover at the blue line. Would have been a slam dunk for a 3-2 lead for the Bruins. Flyers were lucky. That went right through his feet. Lots of D-zone turnovers early in the third. And then they ended up getting a goal. Couturier scores a really nice play. JVR sends it out. Farabee makes a great... Again, I love this from Farabee because it's that hockey IQ I always talk about with Farabee. It's been so good. Just for me, like him starting with the Flyers, it's one thing I noticed right away. And it still gets better and better the more he plays, the more he develops into the league, and develops into his game and as a man. I think he's just been unbelievable. He makes a really nice play here to Coots for the slam dunk. Hopefully that can get Farabee going a little bit too, because he's been a little off lately. Hasn't been as effective as he was before. Nothing against Joel or anything like that, but points wise he hasn't really done much. And I know AV's talked about him and JVR having to be better and things like that. So I think this is a good start for them because I thought they both had 2 good games today. Boston gets another power play. Hayes cross-checked someone in the defensive zone. I love how he got cross-checked like the exact same way in the first period. They don't even call it. Again, the consistency with the refs this year has just been terrible. Flyers actually defended really well. They had good 6 in lanes, covered up the slot, which was good because the Bruins got 2 goals from the slot in this game. They had the majority of their power play chances from the slot. It's their bread and butter if they can't get the one-timer going for Pasternak. So I thought the Flyers did a good job there. Voracek had a shot off of drop pass. Really good save by Swayman. Boston gets another power play. Provorov trip on Pasternak. He ended up going for the puck, missed it, ended up getting a stick in the skates there. They had a tip chance off of a scramble, and then the Flyers actually scored to make it 4-2. Voracek scored off a tip, but it was goal interference. He literally bumped right in Swayman's head. So it would have been 4-2, but no goal. Bruins challenged it right away, and you kind of knew that wasn't going to be a goal. Flyers definitely had some pressure late there. They were keeping the puck down in the Bruins zone, and they ended up killing this one off, killing the clock, and they get a much needed 2 points in a game. Again, they had to win this game. So you have Buffalo tomorrow, and as of right now, you are 40 games played, 19, 15, and 6, 44 points. A win tomorrow would put you in between 2 points of the Bruins. And as of right now, the Bruins, they play Washington tomorrow night. So hopefully we can get a win from the Capitals. They beat the Bruins in regulation, and the Flyers win against Buffalo. Flyers could be 2 points back of Boston there. So hopefully Flyers pick up a win. Remember, guys, podcast articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.